Biggie, you know this is my song. It's something about mystical. It's just something. It's the Louisiana accent for me. Michael just does it for me.
What is this nigga saying though?
What you gonna do? What you gonna do, nigga? That's what he said.
What up? What up? What's good, everybody? Welcome to episode, what is it, 38? Yes, 38 of Hear Me Out.
Oh, we almost to 50.
What you gonna do when we get to 50? Huh?
It's gonna be a Met Gala in here.
Is it gonna be a Met Gala?
I'm talking gowns.
And our finest of finest.
It's gonna be gowns. I'm gonna have on my I ain't gonna be this gonna be beyond my Sunday's best.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna be like this.
Just doing doing absolute most.
That's just the way it is.
Hey boy.
Things will never be the same.
Y'all be underestimating Pac. Pac was
No one underestimates Pac.
Pac was boy.
No one underestimates
There's a few people
Pac.
that have that argument that Biggie's better than Pac, whatever that.
I can't even say that they're better than one another. Like those both were just iconic in their own right. And I wish people stop putting them against each other because they just really put out banging music.
Bangers.
Like that era, like I wasn't even old enough to appreciate Biggie and Pac.
Yeah. I really wasn't.
Like I wish I was.
If I could appreciate them the way they deserve.
But I wish I was like 17 back then. Woo! I'd have been a hoochie.
Oh my god! I get around like nigga.
That's low-key one of my favorite songs. I actually listened to that on the way over here.
Really? I believe it.
My phone stays on Tupac radio. Like it resides there actually.
So who is your favorite old school rapper? Is it Pac?
My favorite old school rapper. Yeah. It would have to be Pac and Biggie, and y'all not gonna tell me I can't say both.
Yeah, it would be a tie between them.
It's both.
Pac and Biggie.
Yeah, like,
I mean, yeah.
And I'm not a big rap fan like at all, especially not now. Like I don't know what y'all was talking about. We was at the bowling alley last night, and
we gonna talk about that too. Cause them niggas was on some other stuff. Cause they was on something else. Y'all was on some different stuff. Oh my god.
We had so much fun.
But listen, welcome to episode 38 of Hear Me Out, a show where we take the videos that we see on the intro next, and we give you our perspective. We tell you how we feel about them. All right. So for all intents and purposes, I am Jerron Devereaux.
I'm Michaela Fountain.
And we are your gracious hosts. How are you?
I don't know about gracious, but we're your hosts.
I'm gracious.
I'm feeling a little turned today.
Are you feeling a little
I'm
turned?
a little lit.
You know? I just drank out my cup.
It's just coffee. Don't take it no mind. It's coffee. Meanwhile, I'm drinking water because me and Ashley's trainer got us on a diet.
I need to be on a diet.
Bruh, me and her.
I probably should join, but I'm probably.
Me and Ashley was looking at her last night like. Ashley, listen, your wife was like, so I can't have cheese. Like she was.
Now y'all
like,
know cheese is my wife's business.
Out of everything that she said,
like cheese and spicy.
like everything that Aaron said we could not have. Well, she said don't focus on what you can't have, focus on what you can. And out of all the things that she said, Ashley kept saying, so I can't have cheese.
Now y'all know cheese is her thing.
She
now
said no ranch. Like those are her two things.
Now y'all know y'all can't mess with Ashley's cheese. Now cheese is how she lives. All right.
We making lifestyle changes. We're trying to see beyond 50. Okay.
Hey, I get it.
There's so many. To fight, no women my age are having heart attacks.
Yeah.
Bro, we're only 30. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I'm 31. Woo! Jesus.
Lord.
That hurt to say it, low
Did
key.
it?
Yeah.
Listen.
You're mine.
Oh my gosh. That's the mood you in today? This is the mood she in today. I might have to cut the background music so y'all can hear what's playing. This is what I gotta deal with. This is what I gotta deal with.
I'm finna rap to you. It was the summer 2001, all before the drama begun. When we first met, I seen you hanging out in your steps. You was crying out, denying the mess, so I interfered. I asked, what's the reason for tears? You would tell me your fears, but I
Listen, we have a docket that we have to get over. I'm going to go and stop that right now.
Whoa!
Go ahead,
Don't
stop
do
that
shot.
right now. Okay. Listen.
This is one of his greatest songs with Jagged Edge. Ooh.
Listen. The very first thing on the docket, though, okay. The very first thing on the docket, though.
Hey, cause guess what today is?
Because guess what today is? By the time y'all watching this,
It'll be.
by the time y'all watching this, guess
Do
what today?
you
Guess
know
what today is?
Today is.
It's Ashley's birthday. Hey, shout out to our DJ Ash Bash Cash over there
It's
on
her
her
flirty,
birthday.
Her flirty 30.
Huh?
Or maybe flirty 30.
Listen, so we gonna tell y'all exactly what happened for them,
We'll post
for
pictures.
these three, they group that celebrated her birthday, and
was
it
so
was
much fun.
ridiculous.
First of all, she said let's dress up like old women, so I felt like, okay, say less.
We gonna talk about it. The next thing we gonna talk about is how crazy the Henry Dorley Zoo is. How ridiculous.
Yo, we almost died yesterday.
I felt death all
I
around.
said, oh no, Jesus.
We gonna tell you that. We gonna tell you that story because
And
it's a
then-
lot.
And you can talk about this one too, because I don't know nothing about that.
So, and then we're gonna talk about the series on Netflix, High on the Hog. Trust me. And Kay not trying to see it, but after we just describe and go into it, she might take a look at it.
I might.
She might.
I don't think nothing ruining food for me.
And then what else we got, Kay?
And then this is probably going to be most of the subject I talk about. Actually, already said she don't want to talk about it.
This is gonna be a
I
sensitive
want to
topic.
talk about how y'all are trying to drag my sis, my auntie Monique for filth for what she said.
Uh-oh.
Because what she said wasn't wrong. But I'm going to let y'all hoop. But we'll talk about
We
it.
gonna talk about it because there's some things to talk about in that.
Because y'all tripping.
Oh Lord. And the last thing we want to talk about, and this is more on my decision to talk about it. There's a video going around of a elementary school that is showing a video of how to properly masturbate. And I don't know quite how to feel about that.
I'm going to keep it a whole stack. I went to King Science Center. If you are a product of King Science Center, that is 5th through 8th grade. And so you are considered middle school at that point. And
Okay,
so,
but hold on. But let's just hold it. Because I want it to be fresh.
Okay.
I want it to be fresh. I want it to be ready. All right.
We'll talk about it.
Listen, we ready to explode. So
Let's go.
Go ahead and do this. Episode 38 starts when, Kate?
Right now.
Right now.
Girl, you gotta let them know you can't live like this no more, my baby. Can't you see? Together
She wasn't feeling like this yesterday. Yesterday she was ready to kill everybody.
Oh, let me tell y'all something.
Yesterday she was ready to kill everybody.
Because,
Very eventful for a Friday.
like,
Start from the top and then get
let's start with the zoo trip first.
Actually, let's start with our DJ Ash Bash Cash over there. Happy birthday to
Happy
DJ Ash Bash
birthday
Cash.
to ya. Happy birthday to you.
Huh? Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
That's a Stevie Wonder joint, by the way.
That
Y'all-
is.
But listen. Now, listen, y'all. She done bought a gray wig that I kind of fancy.
It's disgusting.
I kind of fancy.
First of all,
I
that
was
wig,
like,
it don't even fit.
I don't
It
care.
kept sliding back.
Ooh, stranger in the bed.
Jerron, I am still sitting here. What I tell y'all about what
Why
happens,
can't I express my
what
love
happens
for
in
my
your
wife?
bathroom? I mean, y'all bedroom.
Well,
She stay in y'all bedroom.
I mean both, but why can't I express my love towards my wife? Why are you going home?
I'm going home.
Why are you going home? I love my wife. I can't
I'm
love
about
my
to
wife.
Pack up my purse.
I can't love my wife.
Love your wife, but keep it appropriate, nigga. I'm still sitting. I mean, god dang it.
Yeah, I knew it was a matter. It was a matter of time.
This song was such a banger like 3 summers ago.
She had females over here. Sing,
and I couldn't wait
and
to
to
get
sing
a
it,
hook.
sing it.
Hey, my son used to love this song.
And I had to take care of that.
Don't be like that. He likes music.
He loves it. You better watch out teaching him this song.
Oh my God.
Treat somebody right.
So you can treat somebody right. To get me high like you. Oh my God. Anyway,
Feelings.
so if y'all don't know, it is also around the time of my son's birthday, as well as Kay's birthday.
Yes.
So it's just early June birthdays everywhere. All right. So we decided as a family,
Oh,
as a
Lord.
group, to go ahead and check out the Henry Dorley Zoo here in
We
Omaha,
were so
Nebraska.
excited.
It was an exciting theory at first.
Can we talk about your kids though?
First of all,
Let's start from the beginning.
start from
The
the.
fact that there was so many freaking.
So wait a minute. They told us they was like, okay, you gotta do a reservation. So me and Ashley was like, reservation. So you gotta pay in advance.
Reserve it unless it was 8 days before.
Yes, like you had to reserve.
Nigga, for what?
Yeah,
So we pulled
you
up.
couldn't do it earlier than that. You had to do it. It couldn't be 8 before 8 days.
Exactly 8 days before. So we pulled up and I looked to the side and I said,
Oh,
mind you, it's 9 a.m. on a Friday.
9.
9 a.m.
On a Friday. Why ain't y'all at work?
The line. Same reason why we went away.
I'm on. Oh, I was on
I was
vacation.
on vacation.
My vacation
I ain't gonna
almost
say
over.
where-
God help me.
You did. Yes, you did.
God help me.
Y'all know. Don't tell nobody. No. So
Something
we
wrong
pull
with y'all.
up. It's a million people outside,
Uh-huh.
and I'm like, oh Lord. All right.
What I'm getting into.
I said, okay.
Cause there was like 1,000 people there. I was
Literally
like,
legit.
I was
And I'm
Jesus,
like, are we
what
not
people
still
here?
in the panorama? Because.
Apparently not.
But see, they opened up after we had reserved.
And I was like, oh my Lanta.
Oh my Lanta.
So we get there. We pull out. The stroller. We prepared.
It's a 4-seater.
It's a 4-seater. And now
This
y'all
thing is-
seeing these Negroes' children. They some hefty children.
First
okay.
of all, watch your mouth.
You have thick children.
Watch your mouth. They're not hefty. They're just lovable.
They're squishy.
I'll take that. They're
Okay.
squishy. I'll take
We're
that.
the ones that were worried about Junior being in the stroller.
So Gerard, he's not getting in that stroller. He's about to be 7. He's not a
Listen.
baby. And I'm like, Gerard, put him in the
Listen,
stroller.
The boy is almost a full grown man.
Yeah, full
Okay.
And y'all want
He
to
is
put him in a
he's
stroller. I had a
7-year-old
problem with it.
With autism, who has sensory issues.
sensitivity.
See, that's the problem. Y'all using this autism as a crutch.
Oh,
That's what y'all doing.
Oh, it's a crutch?
That's what y'all
Let me-
doing.
ask me
I'll
how
be
long-
doggone.
Ask how
if-
long he actually walked with Gerard before he got in that.
we went. The first place we went to was the jungle. We got to the entrance, and that was it.
I said, you want to put him in the stroller, Gerard? Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and
Well,
put him in
it
the
was a
stroller.
matter of
I
safety.
thought so.
It was a matter of
It wasn't
safety.
about no safety.
We was on a bridge, and I didn't want them to fall over on the side.
He's not even as tall as the bridge, bro. The thing was taller than him.
I'm just saying. I was thinking about his safety.
He was not trying to
Cat.
carry his bucket body.
Kevin, you didn't want to carry him because y'all know when he gets to throwing a fit, he is dead weight.
Now, mind you, now in his defense, now the zoo is big. There's echoes. There's all kind of new and crazy stuff.
Yes.
You know, his sensories
His-
was going crazy.
Which is all
And this is why
to do
we
with his autism, which is why we got a 4-seater stroller. Because that was the case, we would have just got the 2.
I just didn't want people to be looking at my son like he,
And they
you
can
know.
look at him and I'll be like,
Did you see them?
You trying to take him to the toilet.
You see the white kids on with leashes? What? That Junior was the least of
The
our problems.
craziest thing is I did see a few of them and I was and,
They had-
and
y'all
it
stop-
hit me a little. That was
Y'all
like
stop
y'all
doing
for
that
real.
to y'all children.
Y'all
putting
children
them
on leashes?
Hey, we had somebody talk about, that's a 4-seater stroller?
Hey, I said this is the Hummer. That stroller was the Hummer of all strollers.
That thing is like pushing a
They
bus.
were like surprised,
He-
like, you can buy one that has 4?
First of all, I
That
really
thing is
feel
like pushing, it's like pushing a bus.
I feel like we were the comedic relief for the white people at the zoo. Because
We
we
probably
already can't go anywhere as a collective. We got Ashley, who's super goofy
And inappropriate.
and inappropriate. Then you got Geronimo, who is so churchy
I
all the time.
take the Holy Ghost with me wherever I go. So whatever.
And then you got me. We just copying random Disney movies because the white people loved
And
us.
she's yelling at everybody.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
First
Kay
of
was
all,
yelling.
If we're walking into we're in a
Excuse me. I was like, nigga, relax. Jesus, you gonna get us
That's
kicked out.
not how I said it.
I was like,
But she was
God.
like, you're literally standing in the middle. You see us with this big old school bus of children. Get out the way.
Now you know the doggone Wahite people. You know they're gonna be.
Well, here's the thing. The
And-
difference
hold on.
between us and them is that they won't say excuse me. They'll just stand there
But
and
Kay
wait for
scared
you
the living
move.
mess out of this one white lady. I feel so bad for her. Kay was like, excuse me. I'm sorry.
Move out the way.
I was like, Kay, Jesus.
y'all are
God.
not made of glass.
This is
move
why-
over.
Use your peripherals. You know you see somebody coming up the side of your eye.
Well,
Like
there's a
they
lot of
literally,
things distracting
bruh,
them now.
first of all, she literally was just standing there. We stood there for a good minute before I said anything.
She was looking at the penguins.
Okay, move.
Get out the
Scoot up.
way. You cannot sit there and crowd, and then you're gonna
Oh,
sit
my
there for
God.
10 minutes. Like, keep it moving. There's other
That's why Henry Dorley won't get my money for a while because it wasn't the zoo altogether. It was the people.
The zoo was actually
in
pretty
the
cool.
zoo.
Like you really get your money's worth.
Well, no, we didn't go. We didn't even go to the other side of the zoo.
So I just thought about this when we actually
The petting zoo.
No.
I actually thought about this.
Carousel.
So we got to a part where it was like the sea lions and the where the gorilla exhibit is supposed to be, but it was under construction. I thought about if we would have kept on going straight, like past the sea lions, it probably would have took us around to where the dome is.
It would
and
have.
it would have took us around to the front.
It would have, but see, typically, how we do it, how we've done it, is that we go around, we go down to that bottom part, and in the gorilla exhibit, there's an elevator. It takes you to three different floors.
And they're supposed to be.
It's supposed
but
to be,
it was,
but it was closed.
It was closed.
So about to July, I said, "Oh, this just messed up the whole thing," because
Lord.
I was anticipating getting on the elevator, getting off on the top
So
floor.
we was having a good time.
Yeah.
We was, Kay was yelling at the white people. We Junior had his ears covered the whole time. He saw a few stuff because he was naming them here.
It was fine.
He gonna say, "We had so much fun."
I had
Did
so
you?
much fun. How? How?
You screamed and covered your eyes and ears the entire
But hold
time.
on. Lyric was unamused. Lyric was like, okay.
And that's what bothered me. Like I can't, like
animals.
she did not give me what I needed for this trip. She
It
was,
was Araya Paya
Pai Pai.
that gave Kay her life.
she was like, "Oh, KK, look, it's a fish." I said, "Yes, baby. Make this trip worthwhile. Make me feel like
So next time,
we're connecting."
look, huh?
She was free.
So next time they go to the zoo, they
just take
they
pie.
only gonna take pie.
Cause Lyric was unamused. I was like, "Look, Lyric, what is that? It's a fish."
It's a fish.
But I think Lyric didn't understand. Like, you have one sibling that's screaming his head off, don't want to be there, and the other one is like, "Yes, let's do this." So she was just like,
I don't know what to do.
She was the middle child for sure.
Listen,
Because
hold on.
Araya was here for it all.
Here's my thing. We went into the doggone elephant exhibit. It was like enclosed. My vision was that Junior would have started screaming and the elephants would have started flipping out, and that would have gave me my life. That would have filled me with so much laughter and joy. Because- Because I promise you,
it makes a loud noise. All I could see was Junior lose his life.
it would.
His soul would
And
left his body.
it would have been my son to be on the news. A little boy scared the elephants today, and caused the stampede. And I'm sitting there embarrassed, like, well, I'll be dang.
And then I would have been in the background like, he never acts like this. I don't know
Okay.
what happened.
He never does
He
this.
never
We
does
don't.
this.
He's usually a
He's
mild
he's
child.
a good child.
He doesn't.
I don't
he
even
doesn't
know
mean
those
it.
people. They was embarrassed to be with me.
Yes, because she was talking
Kay was doing the
First of all-
most. I'm like, Kay,
First of
stop.
all,
Let
'cause-
these people live.
Right? Because Lyric was acting like she didn't know Jesus. Okay, sometimes you have to center her back to reality because sometimes she strays a
Oh
little
my
far
gosh.
from what's real, and she goes into her fantasy land because she thought we was outside. I wasn't gonna threaten her life because that's what she thought.
I pop kids. I was like, Kay, you cannot say that in front of these white people.
Yes,
Golly.
we whoop children.
Gosh.
Y'all know I'm the nanny.
pushing our kids. It's like, well,
Kay looks for the smoke. She looks
I do.
for the smoke.
And I wish one of the white folks would have said anything. Because half y'all kids needed whoopings. There was this one little child who went underneath the thing and was like
Oh,
in
yeah.
the fish tank. And this is me. I'm like,
But you can pet those fish, though. That's
but
why
not
the
right
thing is.
there. Not right there. That's in the beginning, right where he was at. Because there was a woman inside the tank. And he had went underneath
Oh, my
the
gosh.
barrier that says in pure English, do not cross. And me and Ashley was like, I said, you're going to get your kid?
Listen, so here's what I want to talk about. Here's what I want to go into. The trek back to the doggone entrance.
I don't even want to talk about it.
Do you understand the feeling of death? Do you know what death feels like? Because I do. I do.
I was finna,
I,
it was 93 by the time we were leaving. And I was finna tell y'all, like, just call my mom.
Kay was like, it's great to call somebody. Come pick me up.
Just
I
call
can't.
Golf course, driving right past us, like,
Y'all not gonna see us. By
And to
time.
the left we see, hey, help!
Like,
Help!
on top of, so then I low key, after I wasn't gonna tell you there because I didn't want you to ask for help. I felt so bad for Jerron pushing them kids in that stroller.
Listen, let me tell you something.
I did.
I was pushing that thing.
If I would have did it, I would have been laid out on the car.
Listen, hold on. Ashley tried. Ashley tried. And the thing, after about 10 seconds, she was like, oh, I can't do this. No, no. Jerron!
I felt the little bit of energy that I had it was oozing right on out.
Ashley,
I couldn't breathe. I was trying
Yo.
to keep my pace because I felt like if I slowed down,
Here's what
I
pissed
would
me
have
off.
like fell to the ground.
this white lady pissed me off so bad. Because she gonna walk up beside me, she was like, oh, you don't have it easy at all. Oh, my God.
I, was like,
I looked at her and I
these
said,
kids.
no, I don't. Heifer.
I don't need you to understand.
Then you got Lyric in the front of the stroller with her whole body.
Just
hanging.
leaned
I
over.
Said, sit back. You're making it worse. You got Pie screaming because she ready to go.
And walk. And then she was walking so slow, touching flowers. I'm like, let's go. Hey, y'all leaving somebody.
Yo. Cause okay, so we're at literally the back of the zoo, going all the way up to the front. That's about a 3 mile walk, and most of it is uphill. So Kay is taking breaks. We trying to tell her to slow down. Kay,
can't.
slow down.
I cannot. If I don't keep pace, I will fall. I have to keep pace.
Listen,
I'm just going to walk my
And I said, I'll just meet you.
them niggas left me. I was in the back struggling.
You got Mariah crying half.
She was crying.
She was crying.
She was so tired.
There was no relief.
None.
It was so hot.
None.
No shade.
All the water was gone. I couldn't find no free water.
At some point, Kay was like, I gotta stop. We gotta sit down.
Because I couldn't.
That's the relief of seeing the aquarium.
Okay, we was like, whoo.
Let me tell you something. I never felt like victory in my life.
Okay.
I listen.
I just kept singing, just gotta make it.
Listen.
Just gotta make it.
And I wish I could have
To
seen
the
us
top
getting home.
of the world.
We talking about heavy loads.
Listen.
This is when it got real churchy.
We did. We got
Whew.
real church.
At some point, I prayed. I don't know when, but at some point, I was like, "Help, Jesus,
Come on, Holy Ghost.
Father, here we are, head bowed and body bent.
lost me.
Oh, Jesus! Listen. I don't know what else to do.
We were praying out loud and folks was looking at
Look at us. I don't care. I'm high. I feel like I'm about to die. Leave me alone,
People
Karen.
were legit laughing at us, and I'm like, there's nothing funny.
There's nothing funny.
Y'all think
You
it's funny?
see these three big niggas with
Hold
all
on.
these kids.
And we hefty too, struggling and sweating and breathing hard. Help!
Pregnant white lady.
Oh, just
Just
when I seen her, I was done. I said, no. When I seen the granny, I said, okay. I told her, I said, if granny can make
Listen.
it, so can we. It was
Mom,
somebody's grandma.
Mom, are Brandy
Bianca, it's
and Lindsay
Bianca
up there?
I said,
Okay. Oh, look, guys, there's a sea otter. I wanted to hit fire out of her.
I said, come on, drive.
Shut up.
If that old,
Shut
I
your
said,
mouth.
this old white woman, and she was old. You know they don't age well.
Listen, I wish I would ask my grandmother to walk in the zoo with us.
My grandma has before. I
Like
mean,
the whole this like
we rode the tram and everything. I know that I was of age.
my grandma would cuss me out.
I had to be like,
We'll use cuss words.
We didn't ride on the train.
first of all, and when my grandma came, the zoo was not that big. And that was another thing. Like I was not.
They expanded.
It has expanded back, and they purposely made it hilly because at one point you literally would walk in, you would go down, everything was straight, you come up, and then that was it.
The only hill was over there by the petting zoo, is what I thought.
Girl, no, they made the whole zoo nothing but hills.
Hills and valleys.
And I was up here like,
Henry Dorley don't have to worry about seeing me until it gets
For
cool
a while.
outside.
Oh wait, hold on. There was a point where we actually saw a tiger. We saw a tiger. It was a beautiful tiger.
She was gorgeous.
But she went over there in the shade and started doing that.
I said that's how I feel when I'm home.
Let me tell you how much Ashley almost lost her mind. Ashley
I'm
almost
like, Ashley,
lost
she's
it.
in the cage. Where's she going?
'Cause
And mind
for-
you, we having to tell Junior, like, they can't get you, Junior. You're in a cage.
Kay,
oh my God.
Kay, for a brief second, for a brief second, Ashley thought that tiger was
I
loose.
said, oh.
Ooh, hey, it's in the cage. Okay, Jesus.
Ashley, we're in
Hopefully
this.
they were just I wasn't
Listen.
expecting her to make that noise, okay?
Because I swear to God,
Lay there and let flies, swat flies in the tail. This thing got up and she was like, oh.
Ashley was like, oh, Jesus.
And I said, ooh, my juice was so when she was at the other side laid down.
The elephant was coming up out of nowhere. I said, oh.
I said, said, yes, elephant.
Came
Here
out
I
of
go.
nowhere, Jesus.
Here I go, Ashley, there's a whole barbed wire that she said, oh, okay, I feel better. I'm like, why do you think that they're
Now
going to let
listen.
these animals be out free like this?
Now listen, I already told them this. I told them, I said, if any of these animals, God forbid, escape, leave me. Because my soul is going to meet Jesus at that moment.
What you
They-
mean I'm leaving you and your kids?
Okay, you can't leave the children.
They going to heaven. It's special for me sometimes.
Oh my God.
No, I would never do
Okay,
that.
my
I'm
God.
gonna grab Lyra because she
They
don't.
going to heaven automatically.
The only one that would probably be thinking right is Ashley.
I'll be fighting until we get out the stroller.
Because me,
I'm just wait. Speaking of strollers, when Lyric and Ryan,
okay, listen.
we're horrible parents.
Don't judge us.
Please don't.
We're horrible parents.
Please don't call the folk. But
we are terrible parents.
we didn't.
I was like, no, we're not gonna shove them in. They're fine.
So,
They're big enough.
In this stroller, there's a rail on the front that you're supposed to clamp onto one of the side posts. And we thought it was
Secure.
It was secure. Ashley hit that brake a little too hard.
Pie
Boy,
said, "Ooh." She said, ah! She was hanging. She was hanging out of the seat. She was like,
Here's what I learned. My little baby got reflexes though.
They got reflexes.
Boy, cause them hands went out. And the wife was just sitting there looking like,
And we are all cracking up. I said, oh, we
We
are.
had to stop because of them. They was in the way.
you see the lizard? You see the lizard? Move!
And we are just, and the three of us just cracking up. I felt so bad.
Meanwhile, Junior's no help. He's just sitting there just,
Oh, I'm never taking your
the
kids
heck?
to the zoo ever again.
What
Don't
is
even worry
this?
about it. We're never going back with you.
we got to the car and let
I
out
ain't
a
even-
sweet sigh of relief.
I ain't even talked to them niggas. I got to my car, I started my car and drove off. I was like, I don't even.
Kay just
I
got in the
can't.
car and listen. I'm
Bumped
glad nothing happened because Kay was gone.
And
Kay
then
was
when I
like, you
thought
know
about it, I said, oh, let me make sure they know where they're going to get out of here.
what?
I said,
Hey, y'all good?
y'all
Yeah,
good?
we good now, my nigga. Like,
Never again.
I should have played him in like Kay. We got robbed.
I'm like, oh, man.
Dang.
Did they take everything?
That's crazy.
Wow.
Can y'all tell the people what y'all did last night?
We dressed up as low ladies and we're bowling for Ashley's birthday.
Ridiculous.
Old lady gang.
Ridiculous.
OLG, old lady gang.
Why?
Ashley
Why?
was giving me very much Medea vibes with the gray wig and the muumuu. Aaron was giving me very much Marion Shear meets Helene Shannon vibes. It was the hat and the brooch for me.
Listen, cause I mean I would have came, but
I was legit somebody's grandma.
it was a girl's
All
trip.
Aaron needed was a cigarette.
All she would have been Marion Shear if I ain't never seen her. I thought about going to go get a fake one and have it just hang off my lip the whole night. I thought about it, but y'all like to snitch.
Now listen, y'all know me. Y'all know Jerome would have came in as Jerome from Martin. I
said
I
old
say
people.
Jerome and
said old
that nigga's
people.
old.
He is.
That nigga old.
Red bone. Drunk in the trunk.
Drunk in the trunk.
Oh.
Listen, but Ashley had a good time.
Did you have fun, Ashley?
Did you have fun?
He was like, the music
Dude, the
was-
bowling alley was trash.
I heard that the music was garbage.
It was trash. So we get up to the thing, and I'm like, hey, can we get some different? I was like, you changed, music requests. She said we could do genres. I said, cool. It's my sister's birthday. Can we get some hip hop? Sure. That first song she came out blazing, playing My Boo. Boy, won't you know? And we was like, hey,
We was
okay.
back home.
And then she played Next Too Close. We was like, okay. And then it just went zoom, downhill from there.
I am so glad I wasn't there, cause I would have been petty.
And then I was like, bro, like after like an hour, we were like, okay, like the music. So I hit the intercom at the moment. I said, ma'am, can we get some different music? What would you want us to? Can we get R&B, hip hop, something? She chose R&B. When Keisha Cole came on, I said, let's go, because you missed the assignment. You didn't understand the assignment.
Don't ask me to.
That kind of music at late at
Listen.
night. I'm not gonna go to sleep.
Hold on. Don't ask me to do that, because if you ask me what genre, I'm gonna play and be like, hey, do you have any 80s gospel?
Jerome,
Please, Shirley Caesar's her name. Play her, please.
we should have asked for gospel music. I'd have acted a whole fool for real. I started shouting at the bowling lane.
And then move on.
In that moo.
I'm surprised y'all didn't do a TikTok.
We tried. We couldn't get it together. It was too dark.
It was too dark.
Oh, my
The music
gosh.
was trash. I wasn't in the mood for. We were just trying to.
Bow, bow, bow.
Oh, I did make one to that. Cause I had created me a fake booty and y'all couldn't tell me nothing.
Now, that was it.
You created you a what?
I had a fake booty.
A fake booty?
Yeah, I had put a towel in my shorts.
I be dang.
And that thing was stinking, okay?
That thing was stinking.
Listen, it was a whole bunch of us in there last night. I said they kept looking at us like,
Mind your business.
mind your black business.
Mind your black business.
Had a good time. It
Good.
was funny.
Listen, let's go ahead and move on.
Can I talk to you? I really wanna know you. Come and talk. This is the music I grew up on. So if she would have played this, I would have been like,
Kay is over
"Hey."
here grooving. You
I
hear me?
listen to Jodeci is in rotation on a daily basis except for Sunday.
There's a series on Netflix that is absolutely insane. It's called High on the Hog.
So what's it about, y'all? Tell me.
So
about it.
listen,
So if he's going around trying food, or I'm guessing, trying to see how African American food has intertwined with cuisines today, or what we eat today. And
Okay.
there is a OMG.
So
So-
he's going around taste testing food, pretty much.
pretty much,
Not
yeah.
necessarily taste testing, but basically like trying food like what we would normally eat during
Yeah.
like slavery.
Food that
times,
has a
how we-
significant part of our. So it's really not the first episode is emotional. I'll give you that.
But it's
But
not
a
a
lot
bad
of it
emotion.
is really
It's not
just
a bad emotion.
a documentary about what we ate back in the day
And
that
then,
helped us survive.
So-
our first caterers, and then he's gonna go into other into stuff that basically.
So it's not as bad as you think.
today.
So like when I was reading like the prologue about it, I was like, okay, when you talked about food we ate, like it's like it's so funny I say that because like my mom and my aunts, they don't eat certain food because they call it plantation food. Yeah, she might want to turn that off. Yeah, it gets a little ratchet.
God bless you.
They don't eat they don't eat grits because they said it's plantation food. My mom and my aunt, they don't eat greens like
I will
I
fire
can
off
eat
some
I can
grits.
eat greens like if it's made right, I can eat greens all the time.
See, you'll have a whole different perspective if you look at
You know what I'm saying? And you'll understand why.
Yes, it was plantation food, but we brought that over here.
I understand, and I get that, but I don't, and that's what my mom like. And I guess for me, with the generation, because when they were younger, my grandmother, she cooked. They said they cooked whatever was on the hog, whatever was on the pig. Everything on the pig was at the table at
And
some
they thought
point.
that we wouldn't know how to eat stuff. They just do it.
Not understanding
But
that
back
we've
in
been
the
doing
day,
it. Yeah.
We used every piece of the animal because we didn't waste stuff.
We don't waste food.
And one thing that this documentary,
Oh, it was amazing.
I'ma
one thing that
watch
this
it.
documentary inspired me to do is actually do that 23andMe. I'm actually going to find out exactly where my genealogy comes
I
from.
don't want to know.
I desperately want to know. I
have
need
no
to
interest. I have
Really?
zero interest. No,
know. Really? Why?
I don't want to know where I'm from. I don't want to know where my roots trace.
Is there any
back
particular
to.
reason why?
I feel like that'll just open up another like a different type of emotion, a different type of
It makes it more.
rabbit hole. I know where we come from. I know our history.
But you don't want no specifics.
I don't want to know specifics.
And see,
It is not because I'm naive. It's not because I'm
well,
dumb.
no, I get it.
It's just
Some people are.
that's something that I.
Yes, some people are just not ready for that stuff.
I said all the time, like I guard my heart at all costs.
Yeah.
With the things that I allow to penetrate it, and so
I get it.
that's one of those things. Like if I start doing more research than I like already, like Black History Month, and when I'm doing, especially in school, when we were in school and having to do projects and stuff like
Yeah.
that, I always picked a Black person, or you know what I mean, like
Yeah.
and doing research then something more positive because I
And
just
I get
don't
that.
want to.
Yeah. I totally understand that. Everybody is not ready to take that step
Yeah,
yet.
no, not me.
Me personally, I would like to know, and I
get
think
it.
it would be.
And that's how I feel like with Black like roots and stuff like that. I felt like earlier, when I didn't have kids, I didn't have an issue with watching. So, I mean, yes, they give me some type of anxiety, but I think once I started having children, and then now watching that type of stuff, I can't do it. I can't
Yeah.
do it. It's too much.
Yeah.
Like I don't do slave movies like at all.
I don't do it anymore.
No,
Think
not ever.
the
Like, I
last-
was mad when they made us watch Roots in high school. I was very upset because I had
Yeah.
made it my entire life without having to watch that stupid. Okay, it's not stupid. Very educational. We were
don't wanna
made.
lose that emotion.
No, we were made to watch Roots. I think it was 10th grade. Was it African American Studies?
You only get one semester.
And I was so upset. Like,
So, can I make a counter argument?
yeah,
So, understandably, that will make anybody emotional. I do think, however, it is important for that to at least be an option. I do think that while we're teaching about everybody else's history,
oh, absolutely.
we definitely need to at least provide an option for our children to learn about our history as well.
Emotional. I'm not
It's emotional.
I'm not excited
And that's the
about doing
point.
it, though.
And that's the
It's gonna
point.
be a journey.
The thing is that our history with this particular country is very, very dark and very, very emotional. But I think it's important for us to know that because
This is why
we have, a lot of us have lost our self-identity. A lot of us have lost who we actually are. The Jewish people know their customs, they know their routine, they know their religion all the way back thousands of years. Catholicism, they know their roots. If you're Irish, you know your roots. Us, we have a harder time finding our roots, finding our, origin, all that, because everything
all
was
we know is
erased.
when we started, we know we came here on a boat. That's
That's where
it
everything
starts
is
for us.
particular, it starts.
That's where it starts for us.
And not realizing that it's so much
Oh, absolutely.
further than that,
Oh, I know we come from royalty, kings,
Royalty.
queens, and
And I think that's kind of why I want to know, because I want to know more. I don't want my origin to start with slavery.
Exactly.
And so
That's my point. That's my point.
I get it. I just
That's
feel
my
like
point.
once I start and I get to the point where I get to this, like, certain images just trigger me.
Is that necessarily a bad thing to be open to that emotion?
It's not a bad thing at all. I just know how it.
Some people don't
I don't like the feeling.
Understood.
people don't like
Understood.
to be scared.
Yeah.
I don't like to be
I don't like to be scared. I do
not like how it makes me feel.
I don't do
Yeah.
scary. That's why I don't do scary movies. I don't like.
I haven't done scary movies in a long time.
I used to watch scary movies because my friends. That's something that, not saying I was peer pressure, but like if my friends are going, if we picking a movie and 9 out of the 10 pick a scary movie, I'm outnumbered. So that's what we're going to go see. Because it'd be not 9 out of 10 would want to see a scary movie, and I'd be like, can we just go see like Sex in the City or something? Like that's the kind of stuff. Like that's the kind of stuff that I was on.
You watch a rom-com?
I remember me and Ashley years ago, we watched the second Paranormal Activity.
You know.
It was the third.
It was the third. We actually went to the theater to watch it, and it was so heavy to the point Ashley was like, "I'm done with scary movies. Like,
I had an anxiety attack.
I'm done."
Like,
To be honest, the Paranormal Activity franchise, that's freakish.
Now there's
that's
some scary
wild.
movies like I've seen Halloween, like Freddy Krueger and Jake. Like,
yeah.
Well,
we know
yeah,
that
that's-
stuff is fake. We know that stuff is fake. So like that stuff,
I will not watch it. Don't do it.
because you don't like clowns.
It was a creepy movie.
I did
though.
watch.
I'll
the,
give you
I
that.
did watch the new It. I mean, I watched the,
Watch the second one though, 'cause
and
that
I
one was worse.
refused. I watched it back when it came out back in the day. Like I watched it back then.
I did put myself to watch it then, but this that they got going on now.
It's funny to me. Like the first one that came out a few years ago was funny. Like it was more of a comedy for me. I was in the theater cracking up. But the second one I seen previews and I was like, yeah, no, I'm cool. I don't want to watch the second one after the first one.
Question: did you watch Get Out?
I did watch Get Out, and I've only watched it one time, and I will not
That
watch
was
it again.
listen.
When I said I left that theater feeling some type of way,
Freakish. I was
Every
like,
white
Jesus
person, I was
God.
like,
But here's the
you know,
thing.
white folks thinking it was like a comedy. I'm like,
The white people was
This is
in
not
the,
funny.
the audience laughing. We
I wasn't
like,
laughing.
damn, this is a horror show.
this is a horror movie.
The heck is wrong with
that
y'all?
in that movie, Us? No.
I have not seen Us yet.
I have not watched
I haven't seen Us yet.
I'm not gonna watch that.
Don't do it.
I'm not
Do not do it.
You seen it?
Yes. Because it wasn't meant to be a horror film. You know
Is
what I
it
mean?
as bad as?
It's worse than Get Out.
Oh my God.
I refuse to watch that.
But you know me, like, I don't like blood. Okay, so I can do blood and gore.
Like
It's
Saw?
the
I can do
suspense.
Saw.
I can do Saw.
I can do Saw.
It's the suspense that gets me, like, if my heart jumps, no.
And then they play that eerie music.
Yeah, no.
That was the thing about Get Out. Like, they were playing, like, eerie music, and I was just
That's a
like,
movie I only seen one time, and I refuse. That, even, like, Stuff like Queen and Slim, like I've only seen that once. Won't watch it
Queen
again.
and Slim was good.
That was a horror
But
movie
it
for
was-
me.
it was
That was
wild.
a horror movie for me because that was in a time where we were in the climate of police killings and shootings, and it was just on the reverse in this time.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's why for me, like, I won't watch it again because it was literally a horror movie
Yeah.
in my eyes. And it wasn't made to be a horror movie, but that's how I felt as a black person watching this movie. Again, white people in the theaters, they didn't think it was a comedy, but it was just a regular movie to them.
What was that other movie? That other movie that came out about the Black Panther dude. He was like one of the origin of one of the chapters or whatnot.
I don't know.
He had there was like informant that was.
Doggone it.
People,
Live for the people down there, and I die for the. What is?
Oh, it just came out.
yeah.
Can't think of
Doggone.
it. I can't think of it, but I know exactly what you're talking about. I didn't go see that either.
What is going on?
It sounds like a.
He was the same guy that was in Get Out.
Yeah.
What is his name? Once I find his name, I'll be able to find
Yeah, he put in Get Out and type in-
Daniel. I can't never pronounce his last name. Kaluuya. Judas and the Black Messiah.
Yes, Judas and the Black Messiah.
That movie.
That was good, but that was wild.
I was.
Wait
we
a-
all knew what happened.
Wait a second. I'm sorry. Black Panther 2 is coming out next year.
Yeah. And they bringing old boy. I told you they was gonna do it.
Killmonger.
Mm-hmm. They bringing him back. I told you they was gonna do it.
I knew he didn't die.
Or they're gonna use their technology to bring him back. I told
They
you.
have a release date and everything.
I told you.
They gonna be Michael B. Jordan show.
Nigga, get out. Get out. Get out. Get out.
Absolutely.
Oh, this is gonna be amazing.
Oh my gosh.
I'm going to miss.
It's
From my understanding, there's some scenes that they have that they'll be able to use with him.
that's gonna make it really emotional.
What do you mean? Just like the Fast and Furious. Well, what you call it? Like when they came.
Paul.
Yeah,
what's his
for the
name? Yeah.
little scene that they did, I was in the theater bawling.
I haven't watched it. I refuse.
You haven't watched any of them since he died?
Hey, Easy. Rest in peace to Easy.
Why is this on your playlist?
This is a fire song. But listen, High on the Hog on Netflix. I think you'll like it, Kay.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna start it tonight. Me and Pi gonna watch it tonight.
Just take it one step at a time.
Make sure
'cause-
you watch the next episode afterwards. along with-
Okay.
And make sure you have something to eat because you will be hungry
That's
after
fine.
if you do.
Me and Pi's gonna watch it tonight.
And one thing this kind of brought to light is that our people subconsciously still do the same things that we have done for hundreds and thousands of years. Like our cooking techniques have,
What we mix together.
yeah, it hasn't really, like, for instance, baking our mac and cheese, that goes back longer than what we thought.
Oh, I knew it was generations.
That goes back like hundreds of years.
I knew it was generations because I remember my great grandmother doing it. So like,
you know-
and she would have been 9. Her birthday was the day before mine. She
And
would have
that's
been
why it's so
98 this
important.
year.
And that's why it's so important, especially for our culture, to bake the macaroni and cheese. It's more than just a food for us. It's a tradition that we don't want to let.
And I'm really big.
Fade.
I'm really, really big on traditions.
Yeah.
Like I'm really big on traditions, and like my family, we had a period of honestly, and like my family at one point we kind of stopped having like family gatherings,
And it hurts.
And then when my grandmother passed away, that's when it was like, okay, we got. She was the matriarch. She was the glue that held us together, and we made a promise to her that we will always.
Yeah.
So that's why, like, if you see, people think my family is so weird because of how
I get it.
close we are and how we are always together. We celebrate birthdays, we celebrate graduations together. Like,
I get
it's
it.
only, I think, what is it? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Family is
It's only
important.
it's 12 of us.
Family is super important, and I don't think, especially for us, because family was a threat to, you know, people who owned us. That connection now, and don't let media and newscasts and all that try to paint a different picture
Right.
of what we are. Family is very important to us as Black people. Point blank. Period.
I agree.
You know.
What up, gorgeous?
And in walks Mama
She's
Ree.
summertime fine, okay? She got her arms out.
Put your arms up, gal.
No, it's hot outside. It's 93 degrees. It's hot outside.
Because I want to make sure I'm not saying it in judgment. And I want to make sure I'm saying it from a place of love. Y'all, some of y'all have given me the title of auntie. And I'm honored that y'all do that, right? But there are times where auntie got to talk to her babies and say some real shit. So yesterday, I was in the airport in Atlanta because I'm in Jackson, Mississippi now at Chuckles Comedy Club, right? And we got 3 shows tonight. We got a matinee at 5:30, then we got 7, then we got 10, right? And I'm excited. I always love going to the stage. So when we got to the airport yesterday, I was excited, like, all right, baby, let's go get him in Jackson, Mississippi. And as we began to walk through the airport, I saw so many, actually too many to count and too many for me to tap. But I saw so many of our young sisters in head bonnets, scarves, slippers, pajamas, blankets wrapped around them, and this is how they're showing up to the airport. And I've been seeing it, not just at the airport, I've been seeing it at the store, at the mall. I've been seeing sisters showing up with these bonnets and headscarves and their slippers. And the question that I'm having to you, my sweet babies, when did we lose pride in representing ourselves? When did we step away of let me make sure I'm presentable when I leave my home?
Mama, you came in right on time. Right on time. Because we are going to talk about bonnets and why it's a problem to wear bonnets outside. Michaela, go ahead and take us away.
So this is first of all,
Look at Ashley.
me and Ashley talked about it last night. She gave her opinion. She said that she wasn't going to really speak much. And we respect each other's opinion.
Right.
Whereas she doesn't feel like necessarily there's anything wrong with it, with walking out in pajamas. Whereas I feel like I hate it. And it's not. Here is my take on it, because I watched Monique's video, and what she said was not wrong to me. I feel like as a black community, as a collective, she's old school. I was raised old school. My grandmother taught my mother taught me that when you leave the house, you are to be presentable. And it has nothing to do with trying to impress the white man, because that's what the narrative that I've seen that it's been. Why white women they wear messy buns? Okay, that's not even the same. How are you correlating the two? In my opinion, to me, it is tacky to walk outside in your inside clothing. We were raised to not wear your inside clothes outside. Just like you were taught not to wear your outside clothes on the bed. Like, those are things that we were taught. It has nothing to do with trying to impress somebody or be. It's just tacky to me.
Okay. So here's my take on it, because I really don't. I can't have a particular take because I'm a man, but here's what I feel. To me, honestly, it doesn't really faze me, because I'm the type, I'll walk out in pajama pants and a do-rag.
I'm not gonna lie. When I walk into a store and I see a bunch of women in hair bonnets,
so it might be different for women than it is for men. To my spirit,
because we as black people, we already are looked upon as the lesser. And so I feel like we are giving people, and y'all be like, oh, it doesn't matter what people think. It absolutely matters what people think. When you go to work, you dress for work. And even, we talked about this yesterday. I dress up every day for work, because I feel like I'm already looked at because of the color of my skin. And so I don't want to add anything else to give them the reason to be looking at me anything lesser than what I am. I come put together. When I leave the house, it don't matter where I'm going. If I'm going to the grocery store, let me take my hair out this bonnet. It's a simple, brush your hair down. Put it in a ponytail.
Okay. What do you think, Mama?
I'm old, so I believe you're going to throw the bonnet.
Okay.
And that just, it became so prominent with this most recent generation. I mean, you know, we seen a couple in my generation, like they would come to school in bonnets and stuff like that, or you see a couple at the grocery store. But now it's just like, it is a thing. It is a thing. Like,
So did you see the video? So, can you turn it a little bit? Monique put up a video based in her
She
role.
at home. She was at home.
But she put up a video basically stating that when young black women go out of the house, it's inappropriate or it's not correct for them to wear bonnets
And she never even
and
said
slipper.
that.
What did she say?
She was talking about she never demeaned the black woman. She was like, I'm not demeaning my black queens. I love y'all. And I think people like, we have selective hearing.
Okay.
All you heard was the negative. You didn't hear the positives. You didn't hear the encouragement that she gave. You didn't hear the wisdom that she was giving. All you heard in your mind was, she's talking about me because I wear a bonnet outside. That's all you heard.
The only thing I will say is, it's not something to drag her about. It wasn't
It's
that
not.
serious. It wasn't that serious.
Are y'all dragging y'all mamas? Because y'all mamas been telling y'all this for years.
So what do you think, Mama?
I mean, me personally,
His own. I mean, I'm not gonna be all upset if you walk out in a bonnet. It's like I'm not gonna be all upset if you have your belly out. Now, may I say something?
I'ma say
I'm
something.
gonna talk about you, maybe, but it's not gonna be something that's just gonna vex my spirit.
Then y'all get so upset when people
So-
say stuff. Like, y'all get so mad when people say stuff to y'all, or they make snark comments, or they laugh because I'm a
and I can
tee.
even see if you wore a bonnet because your hair was done. Some of y'all wear a bonnet because your hair ain't done.
Right.
And
Oh.
you got things hanging
Uh-oh.
out.
The bonnet really is to protect.
Now,
your
I'm
hair.
not gonna lie and sit here and say that I've never worn a bonnet in public. There has been a time where I'm like, Lord Jesus, I gotta run to this Walmart. I've already wrapped my hair for the night, and this be me. I'll be like, Lord Jesus, don't please let nobody see me. Or sometimes it's just like, I don't know.
I will say this: black women, as a whole, have a lot of stigmatism attached
Already.
to us. Already.
We can't. Our hair's too thick, or we can't wear our hair
Yeah,
natural.
it's just ghetto.
Like,
We
that's
wear
what I
big
don't like.
earrings.
Is that we just can't be.
We can't live.
But why give them something more?
And then when they do it, then it'll be okay.
So, is it something to care about?
It's not really anything.
I don't listen.
That's my only argument.
I don't care what y'all do.
Like, y'all drug it.
I don't care what y'all do. If
That was
you,
that was her personal.
it was her personal opinion.
It was her opinion.
I don't care what you do, because all it does is make me look better. If you walk outside, if we are somewhere in a grocery, if we somewhere and somebody and somebody's looking at the both of us, and I know I'm put together and you look a mess, that is a poor reflection on you. And I feel like, my friends are a reflection of me. Ask Ashley.
We're all going out. We're going someplace. Like if we
Ask
just go to the
Ashley.
grocery store,
There was a time we was gonna go to the store, and I was like, Ashley, you not.
we just going to the store.
I said,
Now,
you
if
not-
we're going to the movies or we're going to dinner, then yes, I'm going to put some.
We was going to Walmart, and I was like, Ashley, you wearing the pajama pants? She was like, yeah, and I was like, oh, okay. We understood each other's position. She knew I didn't like it.
At home.
She knew I didn't care for it.
Now, Ashley knows
I knew she
don't
didn't care, so
particularly
we
care.
just was like,
Okay.
okay.
At home. Now,
As long as Ashley don't walk out with her titties out or a butt out, then I'm fine. I really don't care.
nipples, you know, when
And then we can say the opposite because a lot of women, I done seen a lot of cracks. I mean, the sun.
You know,
and I understand.
you know.
And everybody's booty meat ain't the same.
This white girl's booty was hanging out her shorts yesterday. We was like, really at the
At
zoo?
the zoo.
All these children?
The bottom of her butt was just out. I was like,
That
"Gee,
thing was
that
stinking."
thing was stinking.
I'll say,
I said I want one.
I'll say all of this to say this. For me, as a black woman, it does pain me when I go out or when I'm in public and I see another black queen not at her best. And I'm not saying you always got to be at your best. Maybe you had an off day, but it does bother me.
Would it be enough for you to approach that woman and
Heck no.
actually?
Because women like to
Because
fight.
you know some
Women like
some
to fight,
women are.
and I'm not breaking no nail behind no ratchet woman. I'm not. I will take this thing out of my purse and slice your face up in 2 seconds before
Hey,
you. I'm not doing all of
You
that.
can't walk around with a piece. Okay.
I don't do that. I ain't never been a fighter. I don't do that fighting. I will slice your face up before the ambulance get here.
But your hands are registered though.
But I'm not fighting.
Okay.
I'm not doing that.
I'm gonna keep on saying it till the day I die. Kay is out here with the sticks.
I don't even do that.
Them-
But like it does. I can't lie. It doesn't vex my
So
spirit.
was it just the fact that they drug her? That was the issue that you had with it.
That they
That
drug her?
they drug her. I didn't like that
So
because that has been.
That's fine. 'Cause I had an issue
That has been a thing for women since before I was younger. My mom told me, you put your earrings on. Young girls are supposed to wear earrings. That's what I teach my god kids. That's what I teach my younger cousins. My
Now,
cousin.
When we were growing up, it was Jerry curl bags. Now, my mom wouldn't let us go anywhere with our bag, Jerry curl bags.
Yeah. It's the same thing. A Jerry curl bag ain't nothing but a bonnet in plastic. It's literally the same thing. It's literally the same thing.
Take that out.
It is the exact same thing.
Mom, I want to keep the moisture for my jacket.
Like, no, it's the exact same thing. Like, it has been passed down to generation. If y'all took it and y'all flipped it to something that it had nothing to do with about trying to impress the white man, why not want to impress yourself? Why not? I don't know about you, but when I look my best, I feel my best. I always know when I am, I won't say depressed, but like when I'm in a mood where I'm in a space where I'll be like, wow, Michaela, you just really didn't put any effort today. But don't get me wrong, I still look good. But I didn't put any effort.
I still look good.
Please don't get it twisted, because some days my boss literally asked me, he's like, do you just dress up every day? And I was like, I was taught that you dress for the job that you want, not the job that you have.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna come to work in my pajama pants.
Now, Ashley knows.
I'm supposed to wear a t-shirt. That's the kind of job I want. I wear t-shirts.
That's the kind of job I want too. I would like to dress casual, but Ashley knows if I'm going to somebody else's job, I'll dress up.
Yes.
Sometimes I might overdo it. I'll go to work in a
And
suit.
that's okay.
But
I just feel like as black people, we already have this stigma across us as being loud, ghetto, ignorant, and that is doing nothing but adding to it, in my opinion. You can have your own opinion. If you want to wear your bonnet outside, that is your business. But no, like, I'm laughing.
and
at
here's the thing. Everybody has their own opinion, but a lot of times people are crucified for expressing their own opinion. I mean,
She didn't call you out your name.
she didn't.
She was very respectful. Her delivery was amazing. We talk about that all the time, because there are some people who get on there like, y'all just look tacky as hell, and y'all that could be me, because that's what I really wanted to say on this. That's what I'm gonna say. I had a
Y'all boobs ain't put up. She's gonna.
because y'all know I hate saggy titties. Like, seeing boobs that touch people's stomach is the most annoying thing. I hate it.
They can't help it.
I hate it. Bras at Lane Bryant are always on sale. Like,
Some
you
of them
can
don't
use
wanna
my
wear
Lane.
a bra.
That's why I knew when this came up. I knew Kay was gonna have something to say.
Sometimes they can't help it, Kay.
No. If you know that you can't, stop trying to force your titties.
Pull it up a little bit.
Quit trying to force your titties in a Walmart bras, and you need to be at Lane Bryant.
Hey.
Because you spend more money keep rebuying these same bras, and you could buy one good bra that could last you. If you take care of it, get your bra back. I've had the same bra for over a year, and it fits perfect.
I'm so
Things
glad.
be sitting up.
I'm so glad I ain't got to worry about that kind of stuff.
Oh, I can't wait to teach my god babies. This is how you properly wear a bra.
Oh my gosh. Speaking of God babies,
Hi.
of course Nana brought
Hi,
them
boo-boo.
out.
Watch out. Come on. Step over.
Of
You want
course.
to say hi?
Y'all get this. Say hi to. This is Lyric.
What's your name? You say hi. You are not shy. This is my little baby.
Oh Lord have mercy.
This is my baby right here, my little princess.
Out of all three of them, this is the most spoiled one.
I love you. Can we finish recording?
I mean, all my kids are spoiled,
Okay, see you
but
later.
this one, I don't know why. She just.
She tugs at my heartstrings. She's so oh my gosh. She's
And-
such a diva.
And Right Pie punches at her at her heartstrings.
Yeah,
You gonna love me, nigga. You gonna love me, nigga.
that's my little Araya's my little thugger. And me and Pie finna be out in these streets today.
Look, and Junior's in his own world. Junior
don't
is
fool with us,
he
man.
don't, you know what I'm saying? He gives you love when he feel like it.
When I say, I'm like, hi Junior, hi. I'm like
There is a video going around of an elementary school sex ed class that is showing a video about how to properly masturbate.
rid of waste, stuff our body doesn't need.
Hey, how come my penis gets big sometimes and points up in the air?
That's called an erection.
Sometimes I touch my penis because it feels good.
Sometimes, when I'm in my bath or when Mom puts me to bed, I like to touch my vulva too.
You have a clitoris there, Kayla, that probably feels good to touch the same way Keith's penis feels good when he touches it. But have you ever noticed that older kids and grown-ups don't touch their private parts in public?
They don't?
That's right, Keith. It's okay to touch yourself and see how different body parts feel, but it's best to only do it in private.
You want my opinion first?
Go ahead, drop it, Kay.
This is where I kind of teeter on the fence.
Okay.
I went to King Science Center.
Yeah.
King Science Center is 5th through 8th grade.
Yeah.
You are considered middle school when you reach the 5th grade at King Science Center. So I was switching classes. I had multiple teachers. Like, I was in middle school. I was in middle school for a total of 4 years. We were taught in 5th grade. We had human growth and development.
Yep.
Sex ed, if you will. I think that's what they call it in some. That's when your body starts to change.
5th grade now?
Yeah. Oh, what do you mean? I had girls who had titties in the 6th grade. In the 5th grade, in the 6th grade. So like, it's really a pinnacle time. So I don't, because I'm not a parent, so I can't speak from a parent's point of view. But I know that there are some parents who is, I don't want the schools teaching my kids about that. And then on the same token, you have some parents who rely on the school to teach their kids about sex, about how to properly use feminine products. Like, you have some parents who are like that. So instead of making it a broad or making it, well, because at that point there were permission slips. I think I was in the 4th grade.
Also in the permission slip, it just says, can you do, they don't discuss, like there's no bullet point on
Yeah.
what we are talking about in human growth.
We live in a world now where that is a real thing. And for me, if you don't want your kids to be taught those kind of things, homeschool them. I don't really.
Here's my thing as a father. As a father, whether it's my girls or my son, for some reason, it doesn't sit too right with me that in the 5th grade we're learning how to masturbate. Now it's happening, but it.
So what do you want them to say?
To me,
you want
that
them to tell
opens
them
up the
not
door.
to do it? Because they when you in a sex ed class, yes, they talk about.
But why aren't
abstinence.
they taking sex ed in 5th grade? Is my question.
It starts there.
I thought it was seventh grade.
No, your body starts changing when you're in the 4th and 5th grade. You start having thoughts, especially in the society that we are in, where
I'm not
children
ready
do
for
not
any of
have
this.
access.
So would you rather them do it, or do you want to do it? Because
I'm not ready for
somebody's
any
gonna
of this.
teach them, or they're gonna find out from their friends.
That or
I'm not
because
ready for
let's
any of
just keep it real. There are kids who are as young as 3rd and 4th grade who have cell phones, who have access to a whole nother world. And as a parent,
Yeah.
you can say, "Oh, I can block YouTube." Listen, again, taking it back to the King Science Center, I was able to decode how to get around. We was in the 5th grade. No, I wasn't doing all that. I went to a technology magnet school where they taught us how to get around the website. So if I wanted to watch something at school that I wasn't allowed on the school website, I was able to decode it and get around it so that I could. These kids are smart. All you gotta do is get on YouTube how to get around a parental block. Like, I understand the frustration from parents because they're like, I don't want my children, I don't want the school teaching my kids this. But at the same time,
Then you need to teach them.
you need to teach them or take them out of the public school because they're going to either be taught by a teacher or they're going to be taught by their homie.
So you
who
don't
learned
feel-
it from their older brother who was having sex at 12,
But
who
you
gave
don't
their
think-
little brother some condoms at the age of 10.
But you don't think that this is going to open up doors to
Absolutely.
other things?
Everything opens up doors.
That's my fear.
Everything opens
My
up
fear
doors,
is that this
Jerron.
opens up doors to, at first it's, masturbation. Then it's then it goes to we getting deep. Then it goes to I want somebody else to do it for me. Then it goes
Jerron,
into I want.
everything opens doors.
You
Do
know
you
what? That was what was going on when we was raised.
do you not remember when we was in 5th, 6th,
But
and 7th grade?
it was
playing
different.
house.
It was different though. It was.
It was
different.
not, Jerron. You are naive to the fact. You are very naive.
Mama, what do you think? What do you?
I go get it.
I ain't go get it. Playing house. Like, Jerron, you being naive. If you think for a moment that when that boy reaches 5th grade, maybe not junior because of his disability.
Well, no, because Junior's starting to.
There's some girls out here that are
So-
willing to experiment.
Junior is starting to realize
What he-
himself.
yeah, I've noticed.
And
I said, get your hands out your pants.
I have. I was just.
I was like, get your hands out your pants.
He was just taking a bath, and I had to be like, hey, get yourself together.
But I'm not trying to take it away from you, Jerron, because I get it. I understand.
I'm just.
You're gonna have to have a
Let me
conversation then.
let me put it like this. I am just scared. I'm for all of my children
Yeah,
because
you realize 5th grade is
5th grade for Junior
It's a
is
couple years.
around the doggone corner. I'm not ready for that.
and he might be mainstream by then. So
And like, real talk, like my mom had the conversation with me first, and then she still allowed me to take Humor Girl because back then they did give a permission slip, like if you want in the 5th grade, if you want your kids to take Humor Growth and Development, and it's just the reality is there's some things that a parent cannot teach, or because of your views like this, you shut down. Oh, your only answer is don't have sex. That's your only response.
That's how I was raised. My dad was a big don't have sex because I said so.
And of
Don't
course,
do
that was my mom Jerron, we always raised in the same church under the same faith and everything.
all I had was human growth. That's what taught me how to use tampons and all of that. So I needed that.
And it didn't work because Ashley was still sneaking in my room. But
But like real talk, like my mom sat down, she had a conversation with me. My mom's only thing was when you feel like you want to start or that's something that you want to do, let me know.
Right.
Or let me know.
Here's
It's
what-
some things that parents just can't teach us. I remember like it was yesterday the conversation me and my mom had. I remember she took me to Village Inn. It was for my 10th birthday. We went to Village Inn and she sat down and she told me, she said, in a few months or maybe a year, you're going to start feeling changes.
I'm
There's
not
one of
ready
the
for
things
this.
that are going to happen.
Oh,
She's
my
like, and that you're not going to understand.
You see why I got 3 moms for my kids? 'Cause
Oh, I'm not ready. Yeah, y'all gonna have to handle that.
Oh,
because
I am
not ready.
fully equipped. I got visionaries. I got pictures. I got videos. We're going to rock this thing.
Lord. Here's my thing.
You got one that likes the kids.
okay.
Here's what scares me though.
My poor boo-boo.
Here's what scares me about all of them is that girls people can take advantage or overpower girls a lot easier than they can
Absolutely.
boys.
No, first of all,
And then with
that's
Junior-
but it starts at home, Jerron.
And then with Junior, a learning disability does not change anything. People can still take advantage of him as well.
Absolutely.
And that's just what terrifies me about
Only
opening up
thing-
this door
The only
about
thing you
sexual
can do,
things.
because I'm gonna just keep it a stack, and I'm gonna be as blunt on this camera, and I'm gonna be as blunt with you.
Come on.
If these little niggas want to have sex, they gonna have sex. It don't matter
That's
what you say.
that's what scares me.
It don't matter what
I can't
you say.
really stop it.
You cannot. And I get, but and these are trained professionals, and I'm sure like we only got to see a snippet of the video.
I'm sure.
And so I'm sure the rest of the video was not a tutorial on how to like that.
You know. And if you look at the video, it does stipulate, you're supposed to do it in the privacy of your own room. You're supposed to, you can't do it. So there's other elements of the video, Maybe I'm just an overprotective father.
And you're supposed to be.
I'm an overprotective
but don't be so
father and-
overprotective that your kids become sneaky.
Maybe you're not the parent to be involved in that conversation, and that's okay as well.
And that's fine.
Because I wouldn't be able to handle it. I'd be like,
And me, I'm hands-on. Like,
Cause my mom, for real, I'm telling y'all, she sat me down at Village Inn. I remember what I ate. I remember the whole conversation, and she was like, "This is what's gonna happen." She was like, "You're gonna take Humor Growth. They're gonna explain a little bit deeper," and they did. And I took Humor Growth in 5th grade, and I think I took it again. We had to take it again in high school, if I'm not mistaken.
so how did it happen for you, Mom? How was the conversation for you about sex?
To
No,
you.
to you. Like when you, your sister.
My older sister laid it down.
So you just was open and honest. This is how it's gonna be.
She told me straight up, like, period. You do this, this is gonna happen.
And like I said,
You
Gerard,
have feelings. If you do,
that thing down there gonna thrive a little bit. Just being honest.
Oh
But
my
my
God.
mama said kisses causes friction.
That's my mindset. If you kiss, you're gonna get pregnant.
Oh my God.
Stop.
Causes friction down there. So you need
It's
to let
just-
somebody know when you're ready to kiss.
It's okay, and it's okay to have those open dialogues with your kids. It's okay.
You know,
My mom was very,
dirty, not realizing this is.
you know, because I'm gonna always see my kids as that.
And you know, with us growing
So-
up in church, like, and if we're being 100% transparent,
You know?
we growing up in church, that was beat into our heads. Don't have sex, it's a sin. You don't have sex before you get married.
Yeah.
And so for a lot of us, that was drilled into our minds. And then on the other side, you had, okay, well, protect yourself. Everybody in the Bible was screwing.
Well, I'll be doggone.
Don't act like y'all ain't read the Bible. Y'all read the Bible.
Here
Y'all
at
know.
Hear Me Out, we do promote after marriage
Absolutely.
sex. We do promote that. But I mean, hey, this is the real world. We know things ain't like that no more.
And it's okay. Like, do not make your kids feel like they're disgusting or they're nasty. If they come to you, wait till they leave before you have a crying fit. Shut your door, throw stuff if you angry, but don't make them feel like that when they come and tell
I'm
you.
gonna have to get a membership at a shooting range or something.
Screaming and pillow if
to
you need
release
to.
all this stress.
Cause you got 2 girls.
Pow, pow, pow.
And I don't know which one it's gonna be, but one of them is gonna be with it.
I'm
And
not
I'm
even
not-
gonna say
and
it out
I'm-
loud
and I
who it's
can't-
gonna be. We're not even gonna speak that into existence.
We're not gonna speak it.
They gonna be nice, wholesome girls.
They are. Come on, Kay, right here. That's what I'm talking
'Cause that's
about.
how we raise them.
And so is Junior. Junior's gonna be, cause my son is handsome.
My nephew is
Let me
cute, okay?
let me tell you one thing. My son is handsome. So he's a pretty boy, and I listen.
He got good hair too. Like, come on.
and clean underwear.
That learning disability gonna go flying out the window when he get fresh to death and a clean lineup.
That's if we can get him in the doggone barber chair. Jesus Christ.
Listen, but this got heavy.
It did.
This is how we feel. So
And again, hear me out. These are our views on Hear Me Out.
our opinions.
It does not reflect you as a parent. If you feel like, I'm not saying that I am fluid. I'm not saying that I'm fluid in sexual education. I have taken several classes, several courses. Come holler at me. You want to talk to your kids? I got
But
visual aids.
whatever works for your house works for your house. One of the things I was always taught is whatever happens in this house stays in this house.
Yeah, I did too, but whatever happened at my house went to my grandma's house because I was snitching.
Okay, good God.
I was snitching on Maria. I told my grandma
Ooh,
everything.
that might be a
Oh,
topic for a different
another
show.
day. Because y'all love.
Because oh no,
I'm not getting into that
we
conversation.
we probably need to. Ooh, let's go ahead and end the show because it's gonna turn into a whole different topic. Hey, this has been episode 38 of Hear Me Out. Say episode 38. Say episode 38. Now you want to be bashful? This has been episode 38 of Hear Me Out. We appreciate everything. I don't tell y'all how to pay. If you would like to donate to the show, the Cash App is $Hear Me Out 21, Venmo at Hear Me Out 21, as well as PayPal. PayPal.me/HearMeOut21. Give today. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I hope you were able to take something out of it. For Hear Me Out, I am Jerron Devereaux.
And I'm Michaela Fountain.
What's your name? What's your name?
Bye. Get off camera.
Oh my God. That's lyric. We are out. See y'all next week. Holla. Happy birthday, Ashley.